that caused by microorganisms. And there are 3 microorganisms that usually or most often contaminated the food. First, we have the molds. Molds, it is the simple plants which appear like cat whisker on a food, particularly sa mga sweet food, meat, and cheese. And most instances, naay siya mga visible colors like green, orange, brown, and yellow. And gagrow sila sa mga lugar na warm, moisture, na air, darkness, and medium. And to prevent this growth, make sure po na ato ang food ma-stored siya sa right na temperature o condition. And they are killed by heat and sunlight. So next, yeast. Yeast, it is a simple cell plants or organism that grow in the food and drinks. It containing a sugar. So the food or drinks that contain a small percentage of sugar and large percentage of liquid is fruit juice and syrups. So these drinks or food are liable for ferment because of that yeast. And for instance, food, yeast is used by the wine or beer. So last, the bacteria. Bacteria are one-celled plants that can grow and spread. And they spread through cross-contamination. Bacteria are the most important biological foodborne hazard in any food establishment. And they have more cases in foodborne illness than any hazard. And bacteria also exist in vegetative state. And that vegetative state or cells grow, reproduce, and produce. So some food bacteria na is liability na mahimong pong spores. Then that spores are not able to grow or reproduce. But that spores can help the bacteria to survive when their environment are hot, cold, dry, acidic, or when the food is not enough. Next, the spoilage and disease caused by the bacteria. So bacteria are classified in two, which is spoilage and pathogens. Spoilage bacteria, it is bacteria that make the food break down and it make the food look so bad, taste, and smell that when that happens, it reduces the quality and not be acceptable anymore. And for next, Miss Paskin will be the one to continue.
So now we're going to discuss pathogenic bacteria. So what is pathogenic bacteria? So pathogenic bacteria is a very dangerous bacteria because it could make people ill when we consume food with toxins. So both spoilage and pathogenic bacteria must be controlled in establishment, especially when we prepare a food. Steps that you take keep food safe from disease-causing bacteria will also improve the culinary quality and shelf life of the food. So now we're going to talk about bacterial growth. So bacteria reproduce when bacteria divided into 2 cells, and that is what we call binary fission. So the reproduction of bacteria and an increase in the number of organisms is referred to as a bacterial growth. So what bacteria needs in order to multiply? So we have 6 conditions, and that is source of food, medley acid environment, temperature, time, different oxygen, and enough moisture. So in the source of food, most bacteria prefer foods that are high in protein and carbohydrates, like meats, poultry, seafood, dairy products, and cooked rice, beans, and potatoes. So now we're going to talk about acidity. So the pH symbol is used to designate the acidity or alkalinity of the food. So, and the measure of pH, it ranges from 0 to 14. So when most foods are acidic and have it have less than 7.0. And the very acid foods, it ranges below 4.6, like lemons, lime, and tomatoes. And it will not normally support the growth of disease-causing bacteria. And a pH above 7.0 indicates its alkalinity. Examples of alkaline foods are olive, egg whites, and or soda crackers. So the temperature in a retail food establishments is commonly measured in degrees Fahrenheit, denoted as F, and degrees Celsius, denoted as C. So temperatures will be provided in both Fahrenheit and Celsius to acquaint you with both scales. Like for examples, the temperatures requirement for cold or potentially hazardous foods will noted as 41 Fahrenheit and a 5 Celsius.
Let's proceed to the types of bacteria. So, all the bacteria do not have the same temperature requirements for growth. For example is the psychrophilic bacteria, which can grow within the temperature range of 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 0 degrees Celsius up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit and 21 degrees Celsius. And psychrophilic bacteria can multiply by both refrigerator and room temperature. Next is the mesophilic or middle range bacteria. These can grow at a temperature between 70 degrees Fahrenheit and 21 degrees Celsius and up to 110 degrees Fahrenheit and 43 degrees Celsius. So, mesophilic bacteria is mostly rapid growth at human body. So, kaning mesophilic bacteria is mostly sa ato ang body as human, dili gid siya babatagan. So, please note that bacteria that grow best at temperature above 110 degrees Fahrenheit and 43 degrees Celsius are the called thermophilic organisms. So, time and temperature are the most critical factors affecting the growth of bacteria in foods. Most disease-causing bacteria can grow with the temperature range of 41 degrees Fahrenheit and 5 degrees Celsius up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit and 60 degrees Celsius. These commonly referred to as the food temperature danger zone. So, some disease-causing bacteria such as Listeria monocytogenes can grow below at the temperature 41 degrees Fahrenheit and 5 degrees Celsius. Next slide is the time. So, under ideal conditions, bacteria cells can double in number every 15 to 30 minutes, like Clostridium perfringens bacteria. It can double every 10 minutes. So, for most bacteria, a single cell can generate per 1 million cells in just 5 hours. So, it is very important not to give bacteria an opportunity to multiply. Proper na buhaton, if ever you want to prevent bacteria from multiplying is the proper food. The oxygen. So, bacteria is also different in their requirements for oxygen. Like aerobic bacteria, so most have oxygen in order to grow. While anaerobic bacteria, however, cannot survive when oxygen is present because it is toxic to them. So, anaerobic bacteria grow well in a vacuum or packaged foods. So, anaerobic bacteria, grow siya like sa kanang mga canned goods, kay kanang wala magud siya, dili present ang oxygen. But anaerobic bacteria mo-grow gyapon siya sa kanang mga kanang mga middle cooked food, kanang mga half cook like kanang roasted, stock pots, baked potatoes, kanang mga half cook lang siya. Pwede gyapon siya mabuhi ana dara. Next slide.